Hey guys, good morning. Meteorologist Jim Howard here with you. Filling in for Charlie this morning. Charlie's going to be shifting to a later day schedule with the election results. Russell will be back in here at 10 a.m. Keep you updated on the weather. Lots to dig into as we head towards late week. We're talking about air temps that we don't often see in early March. Not just a day or two, but a run of near record highs that should persist, I think, for probably 4, 5, maybe 6 days of highs around 80 degrees. You don't hear me say that very often in early March, but that's where we're headed as we get towards later this week. Until we get there, a little chilly right now, but the temperature is going to be coming up nicely as we head towards midday. Got to get these clouds out of here, and I think we will as we get towards probably late morning towards midday today. So kind of hang in there, grab a jacket, but leave the rain gear at home. Next time you may need an umbrella, probably late day Sunday night. And that's no slam dunk. That's probably a maybe late weekend into the overnight. Timing shifting on that. And by the way, that rain chance looks pretty weak right now. I'm not seeing a ton of rain there. All right, let me get you outside. We'll give you some live looks out there. I'll start you with the Pirate Cam, air temp 43 under that low cloud deck. Temperature's just not going to move much until those low clouds start to lift and break, and that'll be a late morning deal. Not a lot of wind, north breeze at 8. Enough, though, to get the wind chill value at 38. Washington, gorgeous shot out on the waterfront. That's the old Highway 17 bridge, and then looking up the Tar River, headed up towards Pitt County. Air temp 42, and again, clouds. Bark, plenty of bark, no bites. Plenty of clouds, no raindrops. Down on the waterfront, looking out towards the inlet, the shipping crane down there at the port. Air temp 49 near 50 down on the coast. And again, not a lot of wind. I think that 10 on that breeze will hold, if not come down a little bit into the afternoon. All right, if you're headed northbound, ice, some snow, some sleet. Once you get to D.C. northward, winter weather advisories up there. They've had a fair amount of ice in the portions of West Virginia. None of that's coming here, the rain either for that matter. That's going to stay up there north of us. No worries precip-wise. There's the winter weather advisories generally from much of Pennsylvania into the Hudson Valley of New York, New England as well. Come back to our backyards. The rain off the coast is not moving in, it's moving away. The rain that was north of Greensboro has lifted into Virginia, so we're good for a while. Air temp out the door, cool. I'll call it mid-40s, near 50 on the coast. Still got an upper 30 up in Ahoskie at 38. And again, we'll add, let's see, I'm going 66. It's 43 now. Add 23 degrees, give or take, to those air temps. And you're probably thinking, man, are we going to warm that much? As long as the clouds break, we'll get there. And I do think they will break by 10, 11 a.m. If they hang in until 1 o'clock, which could happen, I'll be a little bit too warm with my mid-60s. There's that northeast breeze at about 10 or so, give or take, as we go through the afternoon. Take, I would say, inland, maybe add a little on the coast. Good morning, Barry, over on Facebook. Appreciate you tuning in, and you are welcome for the forecast this morning. Let's watch the hour by hour. I've got 3 different variables on this graphic. Let me pull my banner off there so you can see that. You're tracking temps, clouds, and precipitation here. There you go, Jacksonville, Beaufort on that map now. We'll watch these numbers click up pretty quick midday into the afternoon. See the clouds breaking up. The sun starts heating the surface, radiating that warmth back into the lower atmosphere. Mid-60s across the board. An isolated 70 this afternoon. I think we'll just miss it. This particular model says few of you will get there, maybe Wallace to Jacksonville later today. All right, overnight tonight, let's get you into Wednesday. The overnight lows stay well above freezing, generally low to mid-50s for the overnight. And then watch those 70s pop in by 11 a.m. tomorrow. Warmer air really starts to build in tomorrow into Thursday. Mid-70s tomorrow afternoon. That's a good-looking map. A few clouds around, no big deal. Could be a little fog in the morning, but generally we've got a really nice late week forecast building in. Wednesday night into Thursday, same deal. A few clouds in the overnight, maybe a little patchy fog. That is not rain on the coast. Model's spitting out a little bit of false data on the beaches there. I do not expect rain for you guys out there. You'll be fine. Thursday, approaching sunrise, mid-50s, and then into the afternoon. I do think we'll hit 80. The model says 77, 78. I add a few more clicks to that Thursday afternoon. Inland on the coast about 70, inland about 80. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is legit shorts and t-shirt weather. In fact, I think some lawnmowers will get an early start with this run of longer weather. Pollen will fill the air a little earlier than normal. All those things we associate more with April, coming a little earlier this year. Don't start planting yet. We'll likely still get a freeze here or there before this month is done. But this is quite a warm run here for early March. Mostly sunny this afternoon. I'm going to forecast mid-60s, as I mentioned. Inland under 10, on the coast maybe a little over 10 on that wind. Let's take a look at the big setup, the large-scale setup across the southeast. Frontal boundary kind of waffling around along the Ohio River Valley. Waves of low pressure riding along the front, and that's where it stays. There's later today. That map does not change much tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, the front will start to kick more towards the coast. It'll take till late weekend though. But look at tomorrow. Rain stays north and west. We're good. More sun than clouds. Highs pushing into the 70s to 80 on Thursday. And again, the rain just doesn't move. Our neighbors to the north and west, several days of rain. Drought easing rain up there, but not for us. Boy, we could use a good rain event like that, but it's not in the cards. There's Friday afternoon. We'll wrap up the work week with another 80-degree day. Watch the rain back to the west. Severe thunderstorms Saturday, maybe down along Texas, Louisiana, ahead of that front. So the front does start to move eastbound over the weekend. It looks like late Sunday night, that front trying to get into eastern North Carolina. But a lot of the data that I dug into this morning showing it kind of stalling out and weakening as it tries to get here late weekend. So that's an aspect of the forecast we'll be working on. Cold to the northern U.S. and then warm on the Gulf Coast. We're trending to the warm side of this battle. Watch the numbers. I think 60s again today, 90 over southern Texas. We're not going to get that hot. But watch those 70s perk in here tomorrow. 80s knocking at the door by the time we get into Thursday. Nice numbers through the week into the weekend. We don't get much away from that 80-degree high from Thursday through at least Tuesday of next week. 80, 81, maybe some upper 70s early next week. My rain chance late Sunday into Monday, 30%. There's not much there right now. Hopefully, we can beef that rain chance up if that front gets a little healthier with the new data runs. And again, highs still in the 70s, upper 70s early next week. Overnight lows, 60. Late week into the weekend. Nice numbers there as we give the heaters a break for a while, although we'll start cranking up those air conditioners later into the week. So enjoy. I mean, this is celebration worthy as we get towards tomorrow all the way through the weekend. It's not often we get a run of 80-degree days like this early in the season. Watch the pollen filling the air. I'll get you updated on the rain chances over the next few days. Check in with Russell later. He'll be getting the new data in. And then, of course, Charlie will be in late day into the overnight hours or the evening hours, keeping you updated on the election results. No worries weather-wise going out to cast that vote today. That's the latest on your weather. Check back in with Russell. He'll be here at 10 a.m. Until tomorrow, have a great day.